Hello, everyone, and welcome to class. My name is Carissa, and I'm your teacher for this hour. Today, we're going to work on increasing your vocabulary. So we've got some great activities planned. So come on into the Hangout when you're ready, and we'll go ahead and get our lesson started. Okay, for those of you who are just joining me as viewers, welcome to our lesson. If you've got your Verbaling ticket and you'd like to participate in class, come on into the Hangout and we'll get you participating in the activities. All right, very good. So as you may have seen in the class description, today we're going to work on increasing your vocabulary. We are going to learn and use 10 words in sentences and in basic conversation. You also learn and use 2 idioms. All right, so come on into the Hangout and we'll get you participating in our lesson. Okay, well, Roberto has joined us. Hello, Roberto. How are you doing today?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. Thanks so much for asking. How is your day going so far today, Roberto?
I just work all day, and I come home now, and I start to learn English.
Okay, very good. You definitely sound like someone who is motivated to learn English. Even though you're tired, you're here with us in class. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have to.
Very good. Excellent. So, Roberto, are you improving your English for work, or are you preparing for an English exam?
For work, I'm I'm planning to go to London to work next year.
Okay. All right. So you're trying to improve your English before you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Today I did the interview. I think I think I was good interview.
oh, very good. Very good. I just did a lesson on on job interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were in that class, right?
I, I, I don't know. I attend one, but I don't remember if you or another teacher.
Oh, okay. Well, it's possible. It's possible that it was
Yeah.
another teacher as well. Well, I'm happy that you feel that the interview went well. Hopefully you'll get that job that you want.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, very good. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and welcome Amparo. Hello, Amparo. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Doing well, thank you. What about you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's nice to see you again, Amparo. It's
Good
been
to
a
see you
little
as
bit.
well. Yeah,
How have you been?
I've been doing well. I just was on vacation because on Thursday was our Independence Days of the city.
Okay.
So we have the day off, and with my family we went to the beach to spend a long weekend.
That sounds nice.
Yes, it was.
Were you able to relax?
Yes, yes, we just planned this because my father's birthday was on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So because we have the long weekend, we said, well, we can go to the beach even when it's not our favorite season because it's a little windy. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, we spent there. We were playing bingo. Yeah, and it was fun. Yeah.
Okay. It's so nice to be able to spend time with family. That's really
Yes.
nice. Yeah. I'm sure your father had a great time as well.
Yeah. Yes. We are a big family, so we have enough people to to have a lot of fun.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Well, as you could hear, Amparo, you're in class with Roberto. For the moment, I'm not sure if other students will join us in just a moment. But as I mentioned, today's lesson will help you to increase your vocabulary. So I've got 10 words today, and you're definitely going to practice using them quite a bit. So when you walk out of here, the goal is that that you understand the words and you're able to use them in your everyday life and in your conversations. We'll also take a look at 2 idioms, and hopefully you'll learn them well and be able to use them in your conversations. Okay, very good. Well, okay, let's see. Monica joined us. Hello, Monica. Welcome. How are you doing today?
Hello, Carissa. I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm doing good. What a pleasure to have you back in class today.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, you are in class with Roberto and Amparo, and I was just getting ready to share my screen so that we can go ahead and take a look at the lesson that I've prepared. Okay. All right, so good. It looks like it's up there on the screen. All right, so our words are first, we're going to work with 10 words today, but we're going to start with 5 words, and then we'll finish off with 5 additional words. All right, so the first part of our lesson, we're going to work on pronunciation. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pronounce each of the words, and then I'll give you each a chance to pronounce the 5 words. Okay, so listen carefully first. Okay, the first word is voracious. I'll say it again. Voracious. The next word is indiscriminate. Indiscriminate. The next word, imminent. Imminent. The next word is steeped. Steeped. And the last word is replete. Replete. Okay. Amparo, can you go first, please, and pronounce the 5 words for me?
Okay. Voracious, indiscriminate, imminent, steeped, and replete.
Beautiful pronunciation. Thank you, Amparo.
Thanks.
Roberto, your turn, please.
Voracious, indiscriminate, eminent, steeped, replete.
Right, beautiful. Okay, so with the word indiscriminate, there are actually 2 accents. One on the in, indiscriminate. Try indiscriminate again, Roberto.
Indiscriminate.
Beautiful. There you go. Okay, let's move on to Monica. Your turn, please.
Voracious, indiscriminate, eminent, steeped, replete.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, now let's work with the words. Here we have a passage, and we'll read it, and then we'll try to understand what these words mean. Monica, can you please read the passage for me?
Reading wisely. The youngster who reads voraciously, though indiscriminately, does not necessarily gain his wisdom over the teenager who is more selective in his reading choices. A young man who has read the life story of every eminent athlete of the 20th century, recounts who has steeped herself in every social protest novel she can get her hands on, may very well be learning all there is to know in a very limited area. But books are replete with so many wonders that it is often discouraging to see bright young people limit their own experiences.
Very good. Nice job with your reading, Monica. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see, there's just one word right after the word eminent, okay, athlete of the 20th century, or a co-ed. So just that pronunciation, or a co-ed. Okay. Does anybody have an idea what a co-ed is?
No.
Call it. What is the word?
Co-ed. I'll put it in the chat. Co-ed.
Okay, co-ed. No, I have no idea.
Okay. All right. So a co-ed would be a fellow student or a fellow worker. Well, usually it refers to a fellow student. Okay, a co-ed. Okay, very good. All right, so let's take a look at this reading. Okay, first of all, what is this reading about? What were you able to understand about this reading? What do you think is the main idea or the point of this reading?
About the kind of book that young people read.
Yeah, basically that's it. Okay, it just talks about the kind of books that young people read and also how they read. Okay? All right, let's take, for example, the first sentence. Okay? Roberto, can you read just the first sentence for me again, please?
The youngster who reads voraciously, though indiscriminately, does not necessarily gain in wisdom over the teenager who is more selective in his reading choices.
Okay, very good. All right. What is the point of that sentence? Okay, we're comparing two students. What do we know about these two students?
That the one of them read whatever he wants, and the other is a little more selective in doing the choice. Even though the one that have a choice, a better choice, it doesn't have a better wise is better wise than the other because of the reading.
Okay, all right, so there's the question. Okay, so if someone reads a lot of books, are they wiser than someone who reads a few books?
No.
No.
Quantity is not quality.
Okay, all right, so quantity is not quality. Good. All right, so I think we're getting the idea of what these words mean. Let's check out a few sentences and let's see if we can put the correct words in the sentences. Okay, Monica, I'm sorry, let me ask Amparo. Amparo, can you please read the instructions for me?
Okay, try to use your new words in the following sentences. Occasionally, it may be necessary to change the ending of a word, for example, indiscriminately to indiscriminate.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's see how we do. All right, and let's see. Roberto, can you take the first sentence, please?
The football game was... Yeah, I used the same word, discriminately. Sorry.
Okay, so let me show you the words again at the top.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to put the words down at the bottom so we don't have to keep scrolling up and down. Just give me a second. All right, and There we go.
The football game was replete with excitement and great players.
Ah, okay. Excellent job. It was replete. Beautiful job. Let's see. Okay. And let's see. Let's get that in green. Okay, nice job. Okay, Monica, your turn. Number 2.
The eminent author received the Nobel Prize for Literature.
Okay, I think we're doing an awesome job so far. Okay, so let me just get that word down in there and change that to a lowercase, a lowercase e. Okay, good. All right, Amparo, number 3, please.
My cousin is so voracious in schoolwork that his friend called him a bookworm.
Okay, all right. Let's try a different word. Okay, voracious matches better with a different sentence. Try a different word.
Steeped.
Okay. Can you read that sentence again for me?
Okay, my cousin is so steeped in schoolwork that his friend called him a bookworm.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a better match. Very good. Okay, and then let's go ahead to number 4. Roberto, it's back to you.
Teacher, after this, it's stupid. What it means?
Okay, we're going to get to it. We're building our way up to it.
Okay. I continue?
Number 4.
Okay. After skiing, I find that I have a voracious appetite.
A voracious appetite. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's get that there. And then let's see. Okay. All right. And then let's see. Amparo, the last sentence, please.
Modern warfare often results in the indiscriminate killing of combatants and innocent civilians alike.
Okay. All right, so let me get that word down at the bottom, and then we're going to take a look at our definitions, okay? And then that way this will make perfect sense to you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so yes, the sentences are all correct now. So let's go ahead to our definitions. All right, Monica, can you please read the directions for us?
Definitions. Now that you have seen and used the new words in sentence, try to pair the words with their meanings.
Okay, very good. Okay, so let's take a look at our first sentence, okay? So the football game was replete with excitement and great plays. All right, now let's take a look at the definitions. Okay, Roberto, which definition do you think matches the word voracious?
Letter B, completely filled or supplied with.
Okay, very good. All right, now let's test it out and see if that makes sense. Okay, now instead of saying the word replete, I'd like you to substitute the words completely filled and see if that makes sense.
Okay. The football game was completely filled with excitement and great plays.
All right, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so this exercise is helpful because this is basically how you learn new vocabulary words. You hear it in context, right, and then your brain tries to start figuring out what it means. Okay, so good. So this is a test. And even if you take an English test and you're going through the definitions, if you try to replace the word with its definition, it should make sense if it's correct.
Okay.
Okay, Amparo, the second sentence, the eminent author received the Nobel Prize for Literature. What's the correct definition for the word eminent?
Um, Letter A, of high reputation, outstanding.
Okay. All right. Shall we do the test, Amparo, to see if that makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's replace imminent
The high
with...
reputation author received the Nobel Prize for Literature, or the outstanding author received the Nobel Prize for Literature.
Okay, yeah, good. So outstanding, you can replace imminent directly with outstanding, right? If you say of high reputation, then you have to say it this way.
The author of high reputation.
There you go. You got it. All right, excellent. Okay, Monica, let's have number 3. Okay, what's the correct definition for the word steeped?
Deep. I can't see the options. Okay. Steeped.
Okay, let me show you the sentence again so you can look at it again. Let's see if I can get it all
Number
on.
E. Salt, Brent, saturated.
Okay, very good. All right, let's say saturated, and let's see if we can replace the word saturated. Try the word saturated in your sentence.
My cousin is so saturated in schoolwork that his friend called him a bookworm.
Okay, very good. Yep, that works. Okay, so steeped. Beautiful job. All right, let's try the last 2 sentences. Okay, let's try number 4. Let's go back to Roberto.
After voracious, okay. Letter D, desiring or consuming great quantities.
Okay, very good. All right. Now, Roberto, let's talk about that sentence a little bit, okay? So it says, after skiing, I find that I have a voracious appetite. Does that sentence make sense to you? That you'd have a voracious appetite after skiing?
Yes. I have a desire, I don't know.
Or maybe, I'm not sure, do you like to play soccer, Roberto?
Yes.
All right. So after you play soccer, are you hungry?
I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty. All right. So after you get something to drink, are you hungry?
Sorry, teacher.
You're not really hungry after you play soccer?
No.
He says, no, not really. Well, I guess the logic here is that if you do an activity, a physical activity that takes a lot of energy, that a lot of times people get hungry. So maybe if you go to the beach and you go swimming, a lot of times you come out of the water and, you know, you're hungry or else thirsty. All right, so that's the thinking here. All right, very good. Okay, let's try number 5, Amparo. I'm sorry, the word is indiscriminate.
Teacher, there are 2 new students here.
Okay. All right, I'm going to come right back to them. Let's go ahead and finish up with number 5.
Okay. Indiscriminate, choosing at random without careful selection.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, very good. Choosing at random without careful selection. All right. Okay, so basically those are our 5 words for today. Voracious for this section. Voracious, indiscriminate, imminent, steeped, and replete. All right, let's come back. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Any questions about these words?
Steeped and replete sound so similar for me. Risa?
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right. Yes, they are a bit similar, even in their pronunciation. Okay, so but let's go back. Okay, so replete. Okay, it has to do with being completely filled. Something that is you're completely filled or supplied with. Okay, whereas steeped has to do with being saturated. Okay, this is beyond being filled. Okay, this means that you have so much. Okay, so it's not even a pleasant amount, like you're almost drowning in whatever you have or whatever you're doing.
Okay, replete is more than steeped.
Yeah. Actually, steeped is more than replete. Replete is full, but steeped is you're past full. So if you think of a glass of water, it could be replete with water. Okay, that means the water goes all the way up to the top. But if you're steeped in it, in the water goes past the top and over the side.
Okay.
Okay, very good. All right, everybody. All right. So when I'm away from the screen, when I'm sharing my screen and I'm actually doing work, I can't see when new students come in. So I'm sorry about that. Let me just go ahead and say hello once again to everybody. Let's see, Alexandra, thank you for joining us. How are you doing today?
Hi. I thought I was ignored.
No, and actually, thank you, Amparo, for letting Alexandra know. There's no, the thing with the Hangouts is that there's no bell that rings or nothing happens when you come into the class. So if I'm not actually looking at the screen, I won't see you come in. So sorry about that. But thank you for your patience. Okay, and then we have Anarik. Is that the correct pronunciation?
Yeah, Anarik.
Anarik.
Yes.
Okay, thanks for joining us, Anarik.
Thank you.
All right, good. So as you can see, we were working with 5 vocabulary words today in this section. Okay, and here they are once again: voracious, indiscriminate, imminent, steeped, and replete. Okay, let's see if we can try maybe a sentence on your own. Okay, think about your personal situation. Okay, try to choose one of these words and try to think of a sentence that you can use to describe something in your work or something in your life. Let's try to make practical application. Okay, and let me give first shot at that to Alexandra. Alexandra, since you were listening to the explanation of the words, which word can you use in a sentence?
I think any. I just can't come up with any ideas.
Okay, all right, no problem. Let me ask you a question then. Have you ever felt steeped in work?
Yes, I have. This is actually my usual condition. I'm always steeped in the work, and I always have heavy workload.
Ah, okay. Now, why is that? Do you need an assistant, or is there just a lot of work?
It's because I have can I say a voracious desire for knowledge?
Ah, yes, you can. Excellent. So that means that you desire to have a lot or a great quantity of knowledge. Yeah,
Exactly.
you definitely can say that. Beautiful. Good. So sometimes you just need a couple more minutes to think about how to use a word. But yes, beautiful. Excellent job. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's see. Amparo, which of the words can you try to use in a sentence?
Okay. The eminent Charles Darwin elaborated his theory uh, in my country based
Okay.
on the Galapagos Island.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah, that was good. Excellent. Okay. All right. And what about you, Monica? What word can you try to use in a sentence?
Indiscriminate.
Mm-hmm.
The soldiers killed that people in indiscriminate way.
Ah, okay. Very good. Now, I thought you were going to end your sentence a little differently. I thought you were going to say the soldiers killed the people indiscriminately. But
Okay.
no, but your sentence is fine. So you could say that either way. They killed the people indiscriminately or in an indiscriminate way.
Okay.
Excellent. Good.
Okay,
Good
thank you.
job. All right. Anarik, can you think of a sentence with one of these words?
Yes. When I finish running, I feel a voracious appetite.
Okay, all right, very good. Now, take a look at the sentence number 4. Okay, I'd like you to take a look at the verb that's used with a voracious appetite. What verb is that?
Have?
That's right.
Okay, I have a voracious appetite.
Right, that's right. So something that you have. Very good. Good job. Okay. All right, Roberto, last but not least, what sentence can you think of? Roberto, are you still with us?
Hi, teacher. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
I'm a eminent person and humble too.
Okay, you said you're an eminent person and?
Humble.
Okay. Okay, all right. Okay, very good. All right, good. Okay, so part of our lesson today was to take a look at 2 idioms, okay? Here's our first idiom, okay? And let's see. Let's have Anarik. Anarik, can you please read the idiom and the example?
Yes. Idiom: to eat humble pie, to admit your error and apologize. The example is, after his candidate had lost the election, the boastful campaign manager had to eat humble pie.
Okay. All right. So just for emphasis, what does it mean to eat humble pie?
I don't know. Eat humble pie? I don't know what this means.
Okay. Can anyone help us out? What does it mean to eat humble pie?
To apologize.
Yep.
When
And
you
what?
recognize that you made a mistake and you ask for
Acknowledge.
apology.
That's right. That's good. Good. Recognize a mistake, acknowledge your mistake, and apologize. Very good. All right. So here's our activity. Okay. Tell us about a time when someone you know had to eat humble pie. Okay. Can anyone tell us about such a time?
When the man that was famous because he consumed drugs, and it was the I don't remember the name now. The Lance
Lance Armstrong.
Armstrong.
Mm-hmm.
And there are even a tennis player that it was accused, an Argentinian guy that was accused of using the drugs, and he admitted and apologized for that.
Okay, very good. So we could say the athlete denied using drugs. Let's say initially. The athlete initially, I'm typing in the chat box, sorry about that. Okay, so the athlete initially denied using drugs, but later had to eat humble pie. Initially. All right, there you go. Okay, so there's our sentence. The athlete initially denied using drugs, but later had to eat humble pie. Okay, very good. Okay, I'm going to go back to Anarik. Anarik, do you see what it means now to eat humble pie?
Yeah, I understand what this means.
Okay, beautiful. All right, great. All right, let's move on. Okay, let's take a look at our sentences. Okay, we just want to make sure. We just want to make sure that we understand our words. Okay, so we have 2 sentences for review. Okay, all right. Monica, can you take sentence number 1? All right, what I'd like you to do is to read the sentence and tell me which word makes sense in the sentence.
I don't understand you, Carissa.
Okay, so look where it says which word makes sense in the sentences below. Okay, look at number 1. So what I'd like you to do is to read the sentence.
Okay.
Then say 2 words. Choose the one that makes sense.
Read these 2 sentences?
Just the first one?
The first one, okay. The huge football player had a voracious appetite.
Okay, that's right. So if you think of a huge football player, what's another word for huge?
Big.
Yeah, very big. Okay, so the very big or huge football player had a voracious appetite. Very good. All right, let's try number 2, and I'm going to ask Alexandra.
We invited the eminent engineer to be the guest speaker at our club.
Very good. You got it. Okay, excellent job. All right, so I think we understand the words pretty well. All right, I'm going to leave the last 2 for when we come back and finish. All right, here's our second set of words. Okay, again, we have 5 words. Okay, so first listen to the correct pronunciation, and then I'd like you just to try the pronunciation with me. Okay, so feel free to go ahead and turn on your microphones. All right, I'm going to say the word, and then I'd like you just to repeat after me. And don't worry, I can hear, I can distinguish your voices. Okay, so the first word is abound. Try that with me. Abound.
Abound.
Good. The next word is technology.
Technology.
Good. The next word is prognosticate.
Prognosticate.
Good. The next word is automaton.
Automaton.
Good. The last word is matron.
Matron.
Good. Very good. Okay. Amparo, can you please read the paragraph?
Okay. Solving the servant problem. The worlds of science fiction abound with wonders, yet modern technology progresses so rapidly that what may be today's wild dream may be next year's kitchen appliance. A British scientist has prognosticated that within the 10 years every suburban matron will have her own robot servant. One test this domesticated automaton will not have to contend with will be scouring the oven, because even today the newest ranges can be programmed to reduce their own baked on green to easily dispose of ashes.
Very good. Thank you. Nice job with your reading, and your pronunciation of the vocabulary words was very good. Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, so what's the main idea of the reading?
That in the future we are going to have like a robot to do the functions of our servant.
Okay. Roberto, would you like to have a personal robot in your home?
No, of course. Do everything.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Monica? Would you like to have a personal robot or an automaton in your house?
Yes, of course. I would like to buy my personal robot, and yeah, who help me in all the things in my home.
That would really be very nice. Okay,
Yeah, I
good.
would like one that would be a chef.
Oh, you want one that cooks as well?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It would be perfect for me. Only chef.
Oh, only a chef. Okay.
Only a chef, yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't have to clean.
I clean. I don't have problem with that.
Okay.
But if the personal robot cook for me, it would be wonderful.
Okay. Is there anyone here in class who would not like to have an automaton in your home? I think it's unanimous.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go ahead now and try to use the words in sentences, okay? And let's see, let me have, okay, I need to scroll back. Sorry about that. All right, let me have Alexandra. Alexandra, can you please read the instructions under the sample sentences for me?
Mm-hmm. Now that you have seen the words used in context and hopefully have an idea of their meanings, try to use them in the following sentences. Remember that a word ending may have to be changed.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Alexandra, while you're there, let me go ahead and have you take number 1.
The mayor refused to as to his margin of victory in the election. The mayor refused to prognosticate as to his margin of victory in the election.
Okay. Yes. Prognosticate. All right. Excellent job. So let's put prognosticate here in our sentence. Good. Okay. And let's see. Let's go ahead and have Roberto. Can you take number 2, please?
The time is approaching when human works may be replaced by technology. Oh, I don't know what automata is its future.
Okay.
I
All
think both. It's okay. I don't know. Technology or by technology.
Okay, all right. Now, let's take a hint from the sentence, okay? It mentions that the time is coming when human workers are going to be replaced by, what's the opposite of a human worker?
It's automaton.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good. All right, let's take our third sentence. Let's have Monica, please.
A clever salesman will always ask if her mother is at home. I don't understand. Ask a matron? Her mother is at home, but it has no sense for me.
Okay, it will make sense to you. But when I read that sentence the first time, I thought, that doesn't make sense. But actually, it does. All right, it actually makes sense. When we take a look at the definitions, you will definitely understand what that means. Okay, so just be patient with me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Amparo, number 4, please.
The Western plains used to, with bison before those animals were slaughtered by settlers, abound.
That's right. It used to abound. Excellent. Okay. All right. And then let's have our last sentence. Okay. Anarik?
Yes. Men may be freed from back-breaking labor by the product of scientific technology.
Very good. Yep. So there, all of our sentences have the correct vocabulary words. Okay. Now let's use the sentences. Our words are now with context. Now let's take a look at some of the definitions. All right. So let's see. The first sentence. Okay, the mayor refused to prognosticate as to his margin of victory. All right. Okay, look under definitions. What do you think is the correct definition for prognosticate? All right. If you think you know it, just say it. What do you think it is?
Predict.
Predict.
Yeah, there you go. So prognosticate goes there. So I'm going to just copy it and put it right there. Very good. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the second sentence. Okay. The second sentence once again was, the time is approaching when human workers may be replaced by automaton. Okay. What's the definition?
A robot.
Robot.
Very good. There you go. Okay. All right, and let's see. Let's try our next sentence. The next sentence was, a clever salesman will always ask a matron if her mother is at home. Okay, what's the definition of a matron?
An older married woman.
Yeah, an older married woman. Now, why does that make sense? Why would a clever salesman ask an older married woman if her mother was home? Is he trying to give her a compliment?
A compliment? Oh, yeah?
He's giving her a compliment. All right.
Okay. The clever salesman is telling to her that she is too young.
Yes.
Okay. I got it.
Exactly. Very good. Good. All right, let's try number 4. The Western Plains used to abound with bison before those animals were slaughtered by settlers. What's the definition of abound?
To exist in great numbers.
Yeah, there you go. To exist in great numbers. Beautiful.
Carissa, I have a question about abound.
Yes.
Does that mean that it's just great number of something or more than necessary?
Yes, it does mean more. Okay, so it's not just a large amount. It's a lot. So if you were to look at the numbers of bison that were present or that lived in the Western Plains before the settlers came, there were a lot. There was a great amount or many bison.
So the meaning is the same as saturated. I mean,
well,
it's
a bit different.
In quantity.
It's actually closer to the word replete. Okay, so remember that replete gives you the idea of full. So I could say that the Western Plains were full of bison. Or I could say that they used to abound with bison. Okay? Now,
I just don't understand. If we are talking about the example with a glass of water and you cannot add any more water, that means replete. If you use the water that splashes around, then it is saturated because it's more than can be filled, right?
Right.
And as for abound, that means just filled and you cannot add any more, but it does not mean that it's more than...
It doesn't mean that there are too many.
Just many, yeah?
Right? It does not mean that there are too many. So it just means that, for example, in this sentence, in the past, there were a lot of bison. Okay, the Western Plains is a vast area, and there were many bison. Not that there were too many, just that there was a large amount. Are you seeing the difference? Okay. All right, good. Thank you for asking your question. Very good. All right, let's have number 5. Okay, so it says many may be freed from back-breaking labor by the products of scientific technology. What does technology mean?
Branch of knowledge dealing with engineering.
Okay, excellent job. Okay. All right, are there any other questions about the words? Okay, so again, the words are matron, technology, automaton, abound, and prognosticate. Are there any questions about those words? Any additional questions?
No.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right, let me ask a question. Can anyone think of a movie that has automatons?
No, Jackson.
Roberto?
Billionaire.
Sorry, teacher.
I'm sorry, did you say something, Roberto? You said...
Repeat, please. I think I don't understand the question.
Okay, so the question is, can you think of a movie that has automatons?
Yeah, I don't think it's a movie, but it's a cartoon. It's a Jetsons.
The Jetsons? Yeah, they had automatons.
Yeah.
I think the house...
iRobot.
Yeah, good. iRobot. Very good. Any others?
Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams.
Okay. No, I did not see that movie. What automaton did that movie have? Or does that movie have?
Is a robot who served to the family, and then the robot became a part of the family.
Okay, very good. All right. Now,
Terminator.
okay, yeah, that's right, the Terminator. Yeah, Terminator. So they had several different automatons. They had generations of improved automatons. Yeah, that's true. What about Transformers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Transformer.
Robots. Yeah.
Yep. They have some really cool automatons in in that movie. Yeah, very good. All right, let's talk about our very last idiom. Okay, we just have a couple more things to do before our class is over. All right, our next idiom. All right, and let's see. Who would like to read the idiom and the example for us? Who'd like to do that?
Me.
Okay, go ahead. I'm not sure who said me, but go ahead.
A pig in a poke. An item you purchase without having seen a disappointment. The mail-order bicycle that my nephew bought turned out to be a pig in a poke, and he's now trying to get his money back.
Hey,
Oh
very
God.
good. All right. So, based on this example and the definition, what is a pig in a poke? What is it?
It's a bad decision.
All right. So, can we say it's a bad decision? Can we say it's a bad purchase?
Yeah, for example, when you buy something in online, you can have a pig in a poke.
Yeah, that's true. Has that ever happened to you before?
Yes. Yes, for me.
Okay, tell us about it. What pig in a poke did you buy?
I remember that I bought a dress, and in the photo it looked gorgeous, but when I received it, it was It was not like in the picture, and it was a bad imitation of a brand.
Oh, no. So
Yeah.
you were definitely disappointed when you saw it.
Yeah.
You say yes.
Teresa, is it possible to use this idiom not in a literal meaning, but for example, like when I was marrying my husband, I didn't know that I was marrying a pig in a poke. Possible.
Good example.
You know, I never thought of it that way.
Just for the record, I don't have a husband. I'm just
well, we actually it actually does refer to an item that you buy without having seen it. Can it apply to maybe if you or have an arranged marriage and you're not happy with the husband that you got, you could say I got a pig in a poke. Never thought of it that way before. Okay, but you know, I think we're starting to get the idea of what it means.
Exactly.
Okay, very good.
There are two women in the class.
Okay. Yeah, let's stick to using this one to items that you buy. Okay, very good. All right, I'm going to actually scroll back up to the top, and there were two sentences that we left because we needed some more vocabulary to complete them. Okay, these are our last two sentences that we're going to do. All right, Roberto, can you do number 3? Again, you're just going to read the sentence and tell me the correct word.
In the Catskill Mountains, the woods abound with deer.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, now what just happened? Okay, there we go. All right, so let me just change the color. All right, that's right, they abound. Okay, very good. Let me hear from Amparo. Amparo, number 4, please.
Science fiction movies usually feature automaton.
Yeah, that's right, automatons. Very good. Good, excellent. All right, so let's just go back up and review our words once again, okay? Let's see, let's have, okay, Alexandra, can you please pronounce the first 5 words for us?
voraciously, indiscriminately, eminent, steeped, replete.
Okay, very good.
Could
Okay,
you give
so
us the link to the document?
it's not really a link. So let me work on that. I am not actually sure how to do that. Because this is not, I didn't do this in Google Document. I could send it to you maybe. Let's see. Well, you know what? I'm not really sure how to do that because I didn't do this in Google Documents. If you want, you could, if you give me your email, I could send it to you. Or, you know what? I'll do this. I will cut and paste it. Can everybody see the Verbaling chat box?
Yes.
Yes.
Good, you can see it. Let's do it this way. All right.
Is it Google or Verbling?
The Verbaling.
Uh-huh.
All right, there it is. Okay, so if you can see the Verbaling website, not website, the chat box, the Verbaling chat, okay, is there. And what you can do is copy and paste it into a document.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, beautiful. Okay, and then our last words that we talked about today, our last 5 words. Roberto, can you read the last 5 words for me?
Sorte de who? Me?
Yes, Roberto?
Abound, technology, prognosticate, automaton, matron.
Yes, very good. Awesome pronunciation.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, that is actually the class that I have prepared for today. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask them. If not, thanks so much for your hard work and participation, for your patience, and I hope to see you again in a future class.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Well,
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.